Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another commentary video. This is gonna grab time by the whip. So, before we get into the video, guys, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for the support that has been, going around. I just want to thank you guys so much. We already got some subscribers. We already got, a couple of views, on that video. My gaming channel, vlog channel links, will be in the description. And yeah, let's get into it. So it all started probably, we were probably kind of like leaving for Tennessee. Probably like, we planned this for like a while. So this was like one of our last days in Tennessee. So it was probably a week before the forest fire. So we went down there. We did a bunch of things. Oh, by the way, this was with Aiden. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but this was with Aiden, the guy in the other video. But yeah, so anyways, so it all started off with, basic stuff. Me, just getting stuff set up, doing catch and cooks, building things. So we kind of have like this area of kind of like camps. So there's like 7 or 8 camps, 6 or 7 or 8 camps. I can't remember. So camp, I'm pretty sure it was the second camp we found. We called these the kids camps, by the way. We, kind of like, a place for like, everyone to hang out. Kind of like everyone had like their kind of like own job to kind of like provide the camp. This wasn't like a school project or anything. This was just like us, like, trying to do something. So like there's about 5 people, in the camp, in the group, and they, we were all related. So basically me and my cousin Aiden, my job was to hunt with Aiden, hunting, and kind of like cleaning, kind of like the rock area, because it was kind of like the second kids camp was kind of like on this little rocky mountain, and there's kind of like a lake, like a big stream, and me and Aiden was set traps there. Now that stream, it's like right next to the kids camp. It's actually gonna be pretty important. So anyways, so the stream right next to the kids camp, it's kind of like under a tree, and that tree is like, so it's like it's like not even like in the dirt, because its roots are legit like in the water, and that's pretty cool. But so me and everybody else at the camp wasn't there at the time. They were, we were on our spring break, or we were either on some summer break or spring break, because we all get off on different times. But so it was just me and Aiden down at Tennessee this time. So we did our job. We started hunting. We cleaned up the area a little bit. We kind of like cut down some trees to make a fire. Like, it was a little fire, guys, like some twigs off of trees. But anyways, so we went to go cut off some twigs. We did that. Everything's kind of normal. We set up a bunch of traps, caught some crawdads. God, I keep shaking my head. Okay. So a bunch of normal things. Caught a bunch of crawdads, put them in a bucket for now until we get everything situated so we can cook them up. So basically what happened was we were done, doing all the little catch and cook things. So we went to go, put out the fire. So the little creek right next to the kids camp, and this kids camp was like crowded with leaves and like a log where you guys can sit, like where you sit on to like make stuff. You can also like kind of like make fires. That was like kind of like our fire spot. And so what happened But so we put out the fire. We put out the fire. We put all our stuff. We have kind of like the smooth, like rocked out kitchen table, kind of like in the mountain a little bit, and that's pretty cool. So we put all our stuff on there, and we were gonna come back later. We knew that, so we just put the fire out. You know, because the creek was next to the stream. We used 2 buckets of water for, you know, a campfire that's not even that big, like at all. So 2 buckets of creek water, I think, should be able to stop a little itty bitty fire. But anyways, apparently it didn't. So you know, me and Aiden, we're gonna go walk back. You know, we walked back to the house. We walked back to the house. You know, we put out the fire, you know, 'cause we watched some Bear Grylls, you know, some TV Discovery Channel, 'cause we knew we were gonna come back there. It's just, you know, dinner was, you know, like right around the corner. So we were just gonna go there to, like, you know, pick up the stuff and, like, maybe, like, clean up the area a little bit. But we looked out the window of the, you know, of the house, you know, because it's in the woods, by the way, and we just saw smoke coming from the woods, and me and my cousin looked at each other, and we ran outside, got on the Ranger, and frickin' drove to the spot. It was crazy. One of the neighbors called the fire department. So Aiden's like, holy crap, like, it was crazy. Like, the neighbor was there, like, did you guys, you know, start this fire? We're like, yeah, but we put it out with legit 2 full buckets of creek water. So I don't know how it started back up again. And they're like, oh, you guys are in big trouble. And we didn't really get in trouble at all. But so the log that I was talking about burned, like, completely. Like, it was a pretty big log too. It was like kind of like you know, kind of like a little normal couch, kind of like a 3-seated couch. It was like the size of that, except it wasn't as tall. It was just like as wide as it, and it was a pretty big log. And that thing burned, and all the leaves, like, everywhere was, like, burnt up, and it made kind of like a little, you know, kind of like a little circle, and it caught onto one of the trees, but luckily we got that out. So once we kind of, like, cleared up everything, you know, we were like, oh crap. You know, we asked the neighbor, like, you know, when did you see this? You know, because it was probably about 45 minutes when we put the fire out. Like, we didn't put the fire out apparently, but she said it happened like 20 minutes after you guys left or something. And I'm just so confused of how we didn't see that. So, you know, I asked her some questions, and, like, are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't, you know, like, something else? 'Cause the wood was legit wet. But she said no, so I guess, you know, story. Thanks, I guess, for a story. But, yeah, that's basically the time, I started a forest fire. Now, before I end this video up here, I just, again, want to thank you guys for the support. And if you guys want to check me out on my vlog channel, my gaming channel, the link will be down in the description. But, yeah, this is some extra, like, you know, clips of gameplay. If you guys want to watch that, you guys can. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.